www.allworldradio.com. We make the world better. The sounds of none other than I'm Rick James. Yeah. Mary Jane. People under the stairs would get hip. And are you hip or are you not hip? What are you on? Why are you tripping? Don't be tripping. Release yourself. Because right about now, I am joined in the studio with none other than my baby sister. Long time, Sister Alycia Miles. Peace, sis.
Peace.
Welcome to Over Radio.
Oh, man, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
What
so glad to be in the building,
hey, that's what you been doing? That's what I want to know.
The usual, working some more, working a little bit, and just when I think I can't work no more.
That's right.
Work again.
You're a worker.
That's it.
One of the workers.
Yeah, buddy.
Now, for those of you that don't know, Houston's own. You graduated from HSPVA, right?
Yes, I did.
Don't play.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. HSPVA.
Only the best.
Only the best. HSPVA. Yeah. Now, who were some of the people that came out of school at HSPVA when you came out?
Around the time that I came out, the amazing Chase Jordan.
Shout out to Chase.
Bernice Earl Travis.
Bernice Earl Travis.
Yes, amazing bass player. He tours with
Brother Bernice. Oh yeah, Bernice is dope.
Yeah. Man, there's so many. Ernest Prince, bass player. The Dion's. Valencia Prince, dope vocalist.
They're dope people. And most
Major
of these people,
Johnson.
Major Johnson. Now a lot of these people that you name end up going on to be background instrumentalists and vocalists and all these things that aren't always in the front. And that's one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about also today. Now, the first time we met, you were very young in your artistry. Like, I remember you were like pretty young in your artistry. We're talking about 10 years at least.
Yeah, I started working professionally as an artist at the age of 14. Mm-hmm. So it has been quite a while. Wait a second.
Yeah, so it's been more than 10 years.
It's been a while.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
Little baby, Lord.
Yeah. We were just at Ovations, and Michelle Tebow and I were talking about how that was kind of my first introduction to the whole crew, to everybody. One of the high volume showcases at Ovations, where my brother, and I'm always forever remember my brother's first time I ever met Kamante.
Shout out Kamante.
He had on that tunic, and I used to say that. And I was a kid.
She said that boy had a tunic.
I was like, Mama, that man's got on a leather skirt, and he always, still to this day, we argue back and forth about it.
Let me tell you something.
Gotta love
Kamante is the only dude I've ever seen rock like a bearskin rug in his show.
That's what I'm saying.
And rock it. He's not like rocking a bearskin rug and not rocking it.
Like,
he's rocking a bearskin rug and he's making you be like, why aren't I barefoot at my show with a barefoot rug?
I need to go get one of those. I need to
lay
go
down
get one.
Love so I can lay on.
Exactly.
He got me wanting to spit LL Cool J, I need love rhymes. Anyway. Shout out to Kumba Freak. If you ever see that name somewhere, go check them out.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Now, so speaking of your evolution as an artist, so I remember you were first by yourself, just kind of a little epiphany, getting it on, I'm singing. And then I saw you evolve into not only this mother, but this spiritual based artist, where I remember a lot of artists, and not saying that you are ever spiritual based, but there's a difference when you can see it on somebody versus, hey, I'm really good at singing and I'm dope and I'm about to blow. That's cool. But when you see someone evolve into a full rounded, hey, God's got a purpose on my life, this is how I'm getting it in. I've seen that transition.
Absolutely.
And let's talk about that. Let's talk about what was that, because I've seen you at showcases trying to get deals. I've seen you now work with award-winning producers and vocalists and all these different things. What does that look like from high school to right now? No, from 14 to right now as a black woman in the music industry.
It looks like taking every stumble and every step in stride. Like, it looks like embracing, for me, it was embracing all the falls. Every successful person has failed.
That's right.
Several times first.
That's right.
And so I had to embrace my failures, and I had to decide whether or not I was going to let them hold me back from what I felt my divine purpose was,
That's what I'm
or if
talking
I was
about.
going to let them propel me forward.
Because it's either or.
It's either
Either it's
or.
going to break you, and you're going to be like we said, those people who are like, yeah, I took a break because, man, the game
Exactly.
killed me.
They hurt my feelings.
Yeah,
And
they
so I
be
can't
in
do
the
this
corner.
no
They be
more.
some of the dopest people you've ever seen in your life, but they will never make it back.
Because they broken.
They
They let the game break them.
Yeah, they got broke
Not
up.
even the game. They let life break them.
Yeah.
And so for me, I took those life failures.
Mm-hmm.
I took those professional failures, and I shaped them and molded them into music.
Which is dope.
And I let them push me forward.
That's right.
Until somebody took notice.
Now,
and that's what I did.
And so when you say took notice, who took notice?
Andre Harrell. First and foremost, Andre Harrell. There was I guess kind of you could kind of say like that turning point in my career was that space where there was a Superstar Soul Search, Houston. You know, I'm telling all my folks at this point I finally got it. I was like, you know, it's not about who's the best. It's about who has the most people screaming for him. So I let all my folks know, hey, I'm going to do this competition. Y'all come out to this club and root for me. It's middle of the afternoon, like on a Saturday.
Right.
And they came.
Right.
And I killed as usual. But I heard, like, you can look like the YouTube videos online of it.
I guess I killed as usual.
And you know what I'm saying? And so you can hear people screaming, you know. People are yelling my name.
Killed as usual.
Right. And so, you know, because I'm a killer. So after the competition, he chose 3 winners, myself and 2 other singers, and invited us to dinner that night at, like, you know, Schmick and McCormick and Schmick's or somewhere that I'd never ever be able to afford on my own. You know, and Schmick and McCormick, you know, can't even say it right. Never been there, can't afford it. So he invited us all to dinner there, and I think I was the only artist that showed. And so to him that kind of spoke.
To Andre Harrell?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And so
nobody else showed up.
Nobody else showed up.
Just you.
Just me.
See, that's called divine appointment right there.
You know, and so
I got an appointment with destiny. I didn't know it was going down.
It gets better. And so, you know, I'm meeting with him, and he's telling me, you know, the other judges didn't really want to choose you, but I could see something in you. So if you're ever in New York, you know, after the competition, you know, we're going to Atlanta to compete. If you're ever in New York, definitely give me a call. So I bought a plane ticket to New York, obviously.
I think I remember that.
I remember that.
You were crunk like, yo, I'm going to see this man. Yeah, I remember that.
Like, and I got to New York. I'd arranged to stay with a friend of mine. I got to New York and called him, and within 2 hours, I was with Andre. I was in Robin Thicke's house in the studio, you know. And so it like that. The rest is history from there. Like, you know,
things
to be
changed.
able to
Before
things
it all
changed.
changed, huh?
Before everything turned.
Like, something had happened.
Exactly.
It was that little.
It was that awakening moment. It was that moment where I was like, okay, you know, I'm here. I'm doing this. I'm holding my own. I'm learning. I'm growing. Like it was a mentorship without even being a mentorship. Like just to see and learn and grow, and for him to take me into just some of the places he goes in a regular day. And then from there, he introduced me to Carvin and Ivan, who are, you know, Grammy Award winning production team. And they said, you know, the same thing. And I bought a plane ticket to go for a weekend and come home, or go for a week and come home. And, you know, I was there for 3 days.
This girl done left and came back.
Like, I was there for 3 days, and he was like, well, we going to have to change that plane ticket because you got to go to Philly and record. And I was like, well, I'm on my way.
Dope.
And it was like, you know, one of them, mama, I ain't coming home.
Right.
So
put mama on the phone.
Right. You know, and so it was just from there to go to meet Carvin and Ivan, to be in a space with spiritual people who are believers and who were, you know, genuinely good people, to work in that capacity, to be in a capacity where, and it changed it just changed my view from that point forward. Like, you go somewhere and this man wakes up at 7 a.m.
Right.
His studio is in his house.
Right, and he
works every day,
that's all
day long.
But see, that's
he stops
a different
to go to worship,
right, and
comes back home
and works
and goes back to work. And so I came back home with a whole new perspective. Like, yo, y'all like, man, y'all miss me with all of this, because we working, and I'm working nonstop, and I'm working, and he was the one who told me, you know, for every seed you sow this year, you'll reap every day next year. And I was like, word.
Wow. But you just actually have to sow the seeds. And you got to put in the work. You have to slow down long enough to handle your work.
Yes, exactly.